What's up, Internet? We're back. Nude Pugilsit, episode 11. In today's episode, we're going to head into the gutter, and we're going to try and, well, not today, but in the soon-ish future, we're going to go punch the rotten in the multiple faces. So, gonna head down the well. That's what we're gonna do. Put on my lovely silver cat ring. There we go. I realize I could buy a ladder, but I don't want to. Mostly because I'm poor. Secondly, because it's more fun this way. And I love the danger. I love me the danger of the well. So, and you get all the items, which is really convenient as well. For this one, you gotta do a nice little running jump, which I didn't do, so there I go. You know, it's great when you forget that you put the jump on the left stick, and you're like, hey, let's do a running jump with B and B. That's how you jump, right? This is what I get for going and playing Dark Souls 1 and then coming back to playing Dark Souls 2. It's just probably the dumbest decision I've ever made in my life. I didn't even make much progress in Dark Souls 1. So, there. Ugh! Made it. I think heal up, asshole. I'm pressing X button so often. I'm going to light this bonfire, but I don't. Should I go through Grave of Saints? Should that be? Yeah, I'll go through Grave of Saints. Why not? It's an area. I'm going to two-hand my fist, though, so I can do the downward swing, because the rats, if you didn't know about rats in general, they're pretty short. In this game, they're a wee bit taller than the rats you probably know and love, but still kind of short. So I want to be able to hit them in their whiskery little faces. Boop! You want to watch out for these rats. They will cause petrify on you. I was about to call it curse. Going back to the old Dark Souls 1 thing. They'll cause petrify, which will insta-kill you if that bar fills up, so look out for that. There's a ton, and I mean a ton, of Pharos Lockstone keyholes in this area. There's only really one that you need to activate unless you plan on joining the Rat Covenant and doing PvP, because that's really the only use of the other ones, because they set like poison traps or whatever other traps. But this one, or the one directly above, well, right over there, will activate this drawbridge. Either Lockstone in front of the bridge will activate the bridge. You only need to do one unless you want to use the bridge as a sort of shortcut. I choose not to, but that's just me. These are statues. That's cool. Oh, there's the real ones. Okay. Oh, God. It's just, I'm so used to having armor, you know, where you got some poise and can take a hit without stopping and stuttering. I should probably put the bracing knuckle ring back on, since, I don't need to fall anymore. And by don't mean to fall, I mean I'll absolutely kill myself, but, you know, physically falling, probably not going to happen. Or at least not to the point where a silver cat ring will save my life. Go that dude for getting a message up there. I suppose you just jump down, I guess. I don't know. I'm always amazed by some of the places people can, like, put messages. I realize it's, like, I don't even know. That's just, like, a thing people do, I guess. It's interesting. I am playing online, so the Red Phantom NPC will not invade me, but I very much have the potential to be summoned to another player's world, which I really hope doesn't happen, because I'm obviously not going to fare well in a fight against a player in real armor and have real weapons and a real shield. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't even know how many people still do the PvP stuff for, like, the Rat Covenant in Dark Souls 2. It was somewhat popular, because you got, pretty much if you beat the intruder, you got unlimited Pharos Lockstones as long as you kept beating the person who you had summoned to your world. But I'm not actually sure how many people still do that. I mean, I assume most of the people who still actually play this game probably are doing the DLC, so... That's just my opinion. I have no real idea what's going on with anything ever. So, we're just going to head right in and... See, look, there's another player right there. Oh, he's gone now, but he was there. I promise. You probably saw him. He was white. Like a phantom, not like a white person. I don't know what color I don't know what race he was. Going into this racist. That's cool. Alright. For this boss to be actually... someone you can fight, you have to kill a certain number of these little rat minions of his. I don't actually know how many you have to kill. It's a few, but they will have an infinite spawn, and there'll be, I think, a total of 8 or 9 at all times, as well as the boss once he joins us in this lovely little arena. As you can see, these ones have a higher defense, I believe, than the other ones. Either that or I'm constantly getting counter damage on the other ones, which may very well be the case. I'm not sure at this point. Who knows. But there's the Royal Rat Vanguard's health bar, so he's going to pop in and join us. I believe he jumps in, yep, right back here. He's not a super difficult boss. He does cause petrify as well as poison, but as you can see, he doesn't have too much health. So if you can just stun lock him like that, you kill him. These guys will all retreat. If you want a few extra souls, you can always kill the ones that are left. They're dumb and stupid and got separated from the herd. That's how the gazelle gets killed by the lion. See, in this scenario, I'm the lion. Normally, I'm the gazelle. Or actually, more accurately, I'm normally the human that gets killed by the big demon, god-like animal creature things. Once you beat that boss, this is, I don't know his name, but the leader of the Rat Clan Covenant. When you have a rat tail like you get from that boss or from another boss, you can give it to him and join their covenant, but I am a member of the Holy Sun's, Heir of the Sun Covenant, and I will not abandon my post there. So, let's move on. Also, I have no use for the PvP of that system, so... I am actually going to put my falling silver cat ring on because I forgot about this part with the coffins and the tomb and stuff like that. So treat this as you would any staircase. At least that's how I do it. Just wrap around and then fall on the center platform. There's an item back over here. What are you? I forgot. Bleedstone. So if you're looking for some lovely bleedstone, there's where to pick that up. I'm going to fall this way because, as you can see, there's a crystal lizard down there. So let's see if I can't do something about him. Going to go with no, but, you know, never hurts to check. I wish they employed the same system Dark Souls 1 had, where you could, as long as one hadn't completely disappeared, you could still punch them and they'd come back into existence before they disappeared. But, alas, as soon as they start disappearing, that's all you get. Here's the Ash Knuckle Ring. It will boost your Petrify resistance, so if you're having problems with something that causes Petrify, go for that. Right here, I just have these annoying guys. We all remember them, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's great. I love them so much, especially with a weapon that has 0 range. It's the greatest thing ever. Insert promotion for Boxer here. Punch. Punch. Use another life gem. They cause so much damage, but these are, as you can see, the fire elemental ones. So, did that say? What'd that say? Bleeding butthole head. Classy. The internet is classy, everyone. Just remember that. Myself included. So, if you run back here, you get great heal. Don't give up, skeleton. Oh, I should have these messages on more often. They're actually pretty funny. But yeah, back there's the great heal miracle. It's the second highest level healing miracle in the game, I believe. I think Soothing Sunlight is slightly better, especially because it has a lot larger of an AoE on it. So that's a thing. Still have the Silver Cat ring on, so I can just hop down all these areas and whatnot. Boop. Oh yeah, there's an item back here. I was like, I swear there's an item back here. Well, guess what, Nick? There is. There's an item back here. You're right. Whoop. And just gonna fall, because whatever. Right here, you'll get a token of spite. That's right. I extended it long enough to make it worthwhile. So there. So you get a token of spite there. You can turn that into an NPC to become a part of the murder covenant in the game, the Red Phantom PvP covenant, if you're one of those douchebags. Oh look, a summon sign. I haven't seen one of those forever. I'm just gonna look at what this guy looks like. Or girl. Pretty standard equipment. Yeah, alright. That was boring. I normally light this whole place up, so I think I will indeed do that again. It limits me to only having one-handed fists now, and to having a torch, but I can beat people with the torch, so that's just as good as a fist, right? And short answer, right. Long answer, yes. Duh. So light this up. I am going to take the, well, not the long route. I'll go all the way around this thing because, frankly, the first time I went through the gutter, had no idea this little side area exists. I went straight down that one hole in the beginning, which is, I haven't even gone down yet, but it was right over there, and that was it. Dude, back up some more. Come on. Yeah, and that was it. I just went from there. It's actually a pretty easy area, so you just gotta watch out for the enemies that have the dark infused. Why won't you die? There you go. The dark infused weapons, because they do quite a hefty amount of damage, even to you lucky sons of bitches who have armor on. So watch out for them. High damage. Low tolerance. Nick, talk like this now. Ooga ooga. So let's see, we want to go down here. Who's around here? I swear there's an enemy. Or is this just poison thing? Those things, by the way, will ruin your day. There's this part later in the game where you can make a nice little hop to a bonfire and a shortcut and all that good stuff. And what do? They hit you, they stun you mid-jump, and then you fall to your death. It's not great. And they cause poison in about 2 hits, unless you have crazy high poison resist, then it's 3. So don't be trying to get out of that, because it's really not going to do much. Your best method is just rolling to dodge them, or you can block, but the poison resist on your shield better be really high, or I don't know, something. Actually, that's about it. Poison resist high on your shield. That's all you really need. Ring of Soul Protection. That's cool. That's the ring that if you die, you won't lose your souls and stuff. I think it's souls and humanity you get to keep. So, Melinda the Butcher comes on in, and naturally there's a bunch of undead to help her out. So try to take them out first, if you can keep her off your back for a bit. She's pretty much like the female killer characters in the other games, like was it Executioner Meralda in Demon Souls, and the one in Blighttown from Dark Souls. So she is poisoned, which is great. It's doing all the damage really, because I just cannot. She wields a great axe, and I just cannot avoid it right now. Oh, she healed. Alright, officially taking out the statue that does poison. Roll. Can I stun you? Oh, I can. Alright. This just got 1,500 times easier. So, eat it. Oh, come on, die. There we go. So even if you are playing online, that is one NPC Red Phantom that will hop in and try to murder you, so look out for that. Especially if you're already being invaded by a Red Phantom. Yes, that has happened to me, and yes, it's incredibly annoying to be fighting an NPC with high damage like that, and just another player who's an asshole. So, I won't rest here because I actually haven't used any Estus flasks, which, my bad, I should really be using them instead of the life gems. Forgot to light that torch, by the way. But yeah, I should really be using my Estus flasks instead of my life gems right here, because I normally save the Estus flasks because they're a bit quicker than the gems on the healing. You get the health kind of instantly, so I normally use them for stuff like this, but oh well. Hey guys, look, I remembered the jump button this time, so that's a start. That's right, about 10 minutes in, 20 or 10, 12 minutes in, and it's a start. Quote by me. Let's see. You get a punch in the face, you get a punch in the face, you get a torch. Fire. Pretty fire. Which, the fire does look really good in this game, by the way. For, you know, fire is always that one graphic in video games that I always look at and it's like, it's just not that great. It could be better. This game, it looks pretty good in my opinion. Just throwing that out there because why not? And dick punch. And dick punch. You're dead. What'd this guy drop? I don't know. He dropped it there. Oh, God. Don't even get me... I'm not going down for that, by the way. The item drop physics in this game, while realistic, incredibly annoying for stuff like this. Like, sure, you can walk on crap like this just fine, but an item will absolutely fall through. Like, if you did those physics, why did you not have, like, a tripping and falling physic? Which sounds ridiculous, but why did you not have that for the people? It's like, it doesn't make sense. Some things go through, some things don't. Why? Why you do this? I don't know. I'm gonna punch these guys. I just harbor a hatred for those poison statues, so I punch every single one every time I see one. Look out for this guy. He'll knock you off the bridge. The dog I don't do much damage against, so I think I'll just try and avoid the dogs altogether. If you could call that a dog, I don't even know what to call it. Ow. I said I'm going to avoid it, now I'm punching it. Nick Logic at in full effect here. Not doing as I tell myself to do. So, that didn't kill you, but I don't want to fall. That killed you, and I still don't want to fall. Ladders out front. Up, get the torch wielding guy. Boop, boop. Head up the ladder here. Light this up. I can't. This guy looks alive. Can I punch him? Ugh! Yeah, I can. Oh, you're dead. That's what you get. You should have just played completely dead. That's like when you watch a movie and someone's supposed to be playing dead and you see them breathe. That was like that. That's you. You're a horrible actor. Go to school. Get an acting degree or whatever. Roll. There's the area I was just at. You can see it's all nice and lit up. So that looks nice. This area can be annoying if you literally just run through, like hold B, run through. You should make it without getting poisoned, but as you can see, I'm paranoid and just kind of walk around the perimeter punching those statues. Because again, hate them with a fiery passion. A passion that burns brighter than this torch, which, let's be honest, it's nice, but it only burns so brightly. So, there we go. I have an hour and 16 minutes with this torch. That's a lot of torch time. Probably because I haven't used a torch before. Probably because it's nice that they have that mechanic in the game. That's like the factor of light and having fire and a torch and stuff. Crap. But realistically, it's just not very usable in my opinion. Like this area it's good for because now you can see from afar all the platforms. So that's really nice. But in other areas it's normally not dark enough to be like which platform is where. How do I do this? I don't know. Yeah. So there's my gripe about torches. Make sure to walk around the outside, around the outside of this area because you could fall down that hole. And right there is those stupid, stupid statues that will kill you if you try to jump. And, I mean, I have Fire Orb, which will take care of them post-haste. Except that I can't aim, so we're done with that. But, yeah, there's that whole thing. Light this guy up. Can I... Yeah, I can go in here. I think this is where the shield is, if I remember correctly. There's a great shield in here. A great shield that does not have 100% damage resist, so that's a thing. I'm going to break my... Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to break those. Repair powder. Away! See, that's the sucky thing about using the torch, too, is I have the Cestus on, and it's just not doing much for him. Well, it's doing plenty, but the fact that it's taking all the hits is not great. I could probably put on my ring again, so it doesn't take as many hits, but that'd be logical, so no thanks. I say that now I put the ring on, so you can understand that that was supposed to be sarcastic, right? 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 Right. Okay. Moving on. Dog. Dog. I hate the dog. But I will definitely punch him in the rectum, as you saw me do just there. Holy crap. He went for the double claw. That's not fair. How about you take an uppercut? Huh? Yeah. Oh, that's right. You go. You fall. Kind of, and then disappear. But you do those things. You do them, and you do them hard. What's around here? I've never been here. Nothing. It's just a worthless platform meant for nothing. Fun fact, this fog gate right here, one of the few fog gates you can actually approach from the rear, and it will say a different message. It's kind of cool. It'll be like, let's see, I think it just says, go through the fog gate, and then, I can't remember if it says the wrong way or from behind, but either way, it's kind of cool that they acknowledge that you can go through a different way than intended. It's kind of, I don't know, for me it's kind of like a, hey, you found another way to go, kind of like, good job being somewhat decent at this game, or knowing the secrets. This spider, you can kill it. I think you'll only get like 1,000 souls for it, but I normally just keep it alive because that mist actually heals poison. It will also slightly reduce the durability of weapons as you stand in them, as you stand in it, but as I said, it reduces a poison status. So that's another fun fact for you. Going through Mistgate, hooray! Punch you in the back of the head. Oh yeah, if you go through here, I hate the range on these fists. Here's a bonfire that's not 100% necessary, but it's here, just in case. Do note, I did say not necessary, but I will probably die and respawn at that bonfire and be like, hallelujah, that bonfire is the best decision from software ever made. So look out for that moment, guys, because it's coming like a freight train. This part, you just pretty much climb down ladders the whole section. So I don't remember the exact ladder route to take, but I do know there's a lot of those guys with the dark infused weapons, so look out for that. Like right there, sneaking up behind me. You silly Willy, you silly little goose, yeah you are. Alright, done with that. Oh, okay, right at the bottom. Excuse you. Climbing up the ladder. Wow, he almost hit me. I believe up here is... what is it? It's a Great Club. So if you're going for a strength build, I would actually really recommend the Great Club. It's a slow weapon, like most strength weapons. It's slow, but has incredibly good damage on it. So, damn it, I died. Hallelujah, this is the best bonfire ever. Thank you, From Software, for putting this bonfire in. I really appreciate it. It's the greatest invention you ever had. Great job. Great. Can't believe I keep dying. This is horrendously embarrassing for me. I'm normally actually pretty decent at this game, but apparently I'm just choosing the death route today. I guess my one mistake was going up that ladder without killing the enemies, and then they all just got the chance to circle around me, kind of. I mean, there's only 2 of them, but as I said, those dark infused weapons do some damage, and it's really effing annoying. It really gets on my nerves. So, kill all the ones with dark infused weapons. You will regret it if you don't. And yes, I am not wearing armor, so they do more damage, but even to those of you with armor, normally you won't have very high dark resistance, so just be careful. I'm going to go down here. I was going to light the final torch down here as a little victory hurrah, but now I have to use a flame butterfly to do it, so it's just not satisfying. Yay! This is like an Olympic torch runner that like took 5 years to get there, and then he got to the Olympic torch, and they're like, hey, we already had the Olympics without you because you took 5 years to get here. That's what I just did. That's me. I'm that asshole. I don't know who actually does that, but guess what? That's me. So, hooray. We made it to the Gulch, so that's cool. I'm going to end this episode in a wee bit. I'm going to actually go pick up my old souls after I show you this one little thing. It's, yeah. This. What? What is this? Why? You can walk, I don't know, probably a few more steps out that way, and then you'll just fall off. There's no reason for it. I don't understand. It's cool. It's a fun little trick, but, yeah. That's a thing. I should really stop reading these messages. They just get in the way. And then I stop and read them, and I don't make any noise, and I realize I should be talking like that. But I was talking, so it worked. Okay, so I'm going to go get my souls, probably off camera, because you don't need to see that. It's not a big deal. So, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed my descent into the Black Gulch. I hope you'll join me for episode 12, where we beat up the Rotten and continue the Nude Pugilist run. And, like, subscribe, all that, comments, all that fun stuff if you choose to. Goodbye!